Oh, I started the stream, I started talking right when the cool that pleasant instrument came in. Very good timing from me. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's Zapper Games Part 2. I am hoping to get through 4 games today, but we will see if that even happens. I have a little bit of a... It's gonna be a shorter stream. It's gonna be like an hour and 45 minutes, probably, is my guess. So, hopefully at least one of these games is shitty enough that I don't have to, like, invest significant amounts of time into it. That's like under half an hour for each game. That's kind of unfair. Maybe I'll just end up lopping off the last game. We'll see. We'll see. We got some awesome art here. This is from Icarus Terra. This was submitted quite a while ago when I was talking about Baby Boomer 2 on stream. Which I think there will be a mention of Baby Boomer 2 in the Zapper video, but I don't think I'm gonna play it, so I felt it appropriate to use it for here, because I'm not promising Baby Boomer 2. I don't want to play it. I know the devs were in my chat, or whatever, saying I should play it or something, but boy do I not want to. Anyway, thank you Icarus Terra for this beautiful art. Very cool stuff. Let's get all the stuff up here. It's not Duck Hunt, it's Gotcha the Sport. The cover art, guys, so it's an LJN game, which is bad, in case you didn't know that. they didn't make all stinkers, but they were a company that produced a large amount of NES trash. People familiar with the AVGN will know LJN by reputation. An odd name, Gotcha the Sport. I don't know if this is based on something. Universal City Studios, like, was this a show? I maybe should have looked this up beforehand. But it looks like it's some kind of paintball thing. And I booted it up and I played it for like 2 seconds, and it seems miserable. It seems like one of the bad ones. He does. That was my first thought too, is that the guy looks like a dude from Archie Comics, or more specifically maybe Reggie. Bro looks like Reggie. Volume down of the game? Really? Jeez, okay. Overcompensating from yesterday, I added a gain filter onto the game. How's that? I guess, you know, I'm just going by how the audio levels look to me, and a lot of times, I guess, with older games that have, you know, chiptunes, it's kind of like the music's got this harsher quality to it, and you should probably have it a bit lower than your typical video game. Okay. Keep me updated, though, if the volume later sounds quiet or loud or whatever. I want it to be good. It's fun that this actually has music on the title screen. That makes me have hope that it'll have music for the whole game. Dare we dream. So, welcome if this is your first Zapper stream. I've got my Zapper gun here. And I'm gonna be... I moved a little bit since the last stream. Somebody was saying that my issues with games being too easy or like having like weird accuracy was actually because I was sitting too far away from the screen. And I would believe that. It's really hard for me to measure it because all the manuals have this little fuck-ass image of this kid standing in front of a TV, and it's supposed to like show the perspective of like how far away it's supposed to be, but I have no idea how big the TV is on that. And in the instruction manual it says stay 6 feet away from the screen, and it adjusts this depending on the size of your TV, but it's like, what do you mean adjust it, you know, like... I'm no scientist, and you know, if there's an issue of if you're too far away from the screen, sometimes it'll have that like all-encompassing accuracy that can sometimes, you know, with multiple targets get you fucked over. It's like they should have been more specific about that sort of shit, because this is quite a small TV. Like, Zapper for scale Oh god, no, don't tug the cord of the webcam. Zapper for scale, here's the TV. And, like, my big meaty hand for scale, like, it's not huge. So I've been sitting about 4 feet away from it, and I've moved so that I'm sitting more like 2.5 or 3 feet away from it. So yeah, it's like I need to triangulate it. Somebody said we need a math formula. Imagine if they gave you a ratio. I would have appreciated a ratio. Been the first ratio that I want in my whole life. Anyway, we're gonna hope that this works a little bit better. Having the webcam here is nicer too for having the gun actually show up, because that last stream it was kind of like, a lot of time it kind of looked like this, you know? Anyway, this game seems as though all the other games we could operate purely with the zapper. This one, I actually need to press the start button. The gun does not do anything here. And I think that's because you have to control the game with the controller in your left hand and the zapper in your right. And I think that's that sounds like ass to me. That sounds like a terrible way to play a video game, but we're just gonna try it. Skill level selection. I guess I'm a beginner. Gotcha. Alright, let's go. So the screen is gonna, like, move a little bit here, but I have to move it left and right with the control stick, while also shooting these assholes. I don't know what that thing at the bottom of the screen is there. But I think we're just shooting guys. There's something, I, like, need to get to the flag up there. There's a little, like, mini-map. Okay, so I think I just got ammo. I guess that little red thing at the bottom of the screen, I've been trying to shoot that, but I think that's just an indicator that you're about to be shot. Yeah. Look at that guy, I just shot a medic. That guy was just trying to help his friends. You know, I should really put a photosensitivity warning on these streams, too. Okay, so I think we're just paintballing these guys. I don't think they're actually dying. Because they're, like, just putting their hands up and running away. Okay, we're close to the red flag. Do I shoot it? It's got a white rectangle around it. Okay. Is the music resetting every time I'm in danger? Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I need to get back. There's a flashing yellow flag there. And I'm just running and just sidelining a bunch of bastards. It's kind of fun. I honestly, I don't hate controlling it as much as I thought I would. The one thing is that my arm hurts from yesterday. Oh shit, oh I did it. So it's like capture the flag. I'm capturing the flag. Why is the ammo not going down? Was it not going down? I don't know, maybe I'm just that good. Okay, round 2. Oh, shit! There's like a whole... Oh! There's punks! There's 80s punks! Okay. Shop. The A shop. Maybe it was just A shop. Nondescript store. SOS. Kinda seems like... if an enemy appears kind of close to the edge of the screen, you can just, like, move, and they'll just despawn. Ninja Gaiden style. But you gotta be careful. Oh my god, wait. Why won't this guy die? What the fuck? Maybe I just need to leave? Wow, that guy sucks. What an asshole. Okay. I don't know, I'm too locked into the game. Yeah, ammo 19, ammo 19. No clue, and then I gained ammo when I shot that thing. I don't know. It's fun enough. I gotta stop squinting. With these games, I keep just keeping one eye shut the entire time I'm playing it. And I feel like I'm going insane doing that. Yeah, it might just be when I miss. Which doesn't happen very often with me, I tell you what. Okay, Snowland. Fuck. I wasn't ready. Damn it. Oh, I got shot. By POV, you got splatted. Okay. Oh my god. Why won't this guy die? There you go. The thing about it, like, it might as well just be an auto-scroller. Because why would you ever stop holding right on the controller? Snowman. I thought maybe shooting the snowman something cheeky would happen. That's a little too hopeful for a game like this, though. Okay, I just hit the wrong guy, but that, like, was fine. That worked. I love that you shoot the guys that are just, like, just trying to get away. It's so cruel. Can someone look up for me if, like, Gotcha the Sport... Was this, like, a game show or something? Why is it called what it's called? Just a simple 80s cocaine moment? So far, it's pretty trivial. I mean, you just shoot the guys, you don't really... There was no yellow flag this time. What could it possibly mean? Original IP? Huh. Oh god, with just loops, okay. Does this go on forever? I might want to bump up the difficulty a little bit. Because this is... quite easy. You know, I mean, for an LJN game, it's really not that terrible. Thinking of other LJN games we've played on stream, although this was quite a long time ago at this point. Okay, shoot the flag, kill the guy, and start moving back, baby. And look at the... They wanted to show up so bad, but the edge of the screen wiped them out like the Fortnite blast zone. What do they call that? The death, the fog of war? Oh, why did the screen start? What? I didn't take my thumb off the left part of the D-pad. I don't know why it wrested control of the camera from me for a second there. Is there like an enemy whose special ability is they do that? They got the Devil Assist trophy. He pointed to the right. So is this just the sort of thing that just goes forever? Like, is it an arcade game, basically? I hope it is. I hope it's not that you have to complete these rounds over and over again and then you, like, win something. I'm really tempted to try just, like, winning a level by just moving, because I kind of feel like it's possible. Like, no Zapper run. Maybe you could strategically, like, if one of them appears, like, if that guy, you could just despawn him by moving to the right a little bit. Why doesn't this guy die? Why are you a boss character? I don't understand. Nope, I don't care. You're not gonna have time to shoot me. Oh, not my worst nightmare, the edge of the screen! Ah! Put a little reverb on that. Yo, wait, the yellow flag is like... Did I pass it? Wait a second. Is there something I'm missing with that little mini-map up there? What's with the yellow flag? Huh. Maybe there's like a guy running by in the background. Someone said, "Gotcha the painful." Or alternatively, Lisa the sport. Oh, that's pretty good. So, I bet what it is like a guy from the opposing team took my flag and was running back with it, and that's probably one of the guys in the background. That guy, like, tripped and fell. What an idiot. Yeah, somebody got it. So on the way back, I should try to... Oh, shit! I actually didn't see that guy. Wait, camouflage worked on me? I'm a deer? Shit, it's actually, the camouflage is working! I can't believe it. I can't believe this happened to me. Okay, so when the yellow flag passes me... Oh, and that's probably what's, like, wiggling the camera. Yeah, there we go. And my flag gets reset all the way back. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Hey, you know, that's kind of, like, cute and fun. I don't know. What are you gonna do, LJN? Make a fun game? So I kind of get now why why you control it with the controller, but that's still just, that's so lame. Holding the controller in one hand and the zapper in the other. Yeah, this is a game where the scrolling effect, somebody said viewing this without the CRT is a rough experience. It's still got a little bit of that effect on the CRT as well. But there are some games on the NES that have a scrolling effect that just, like, doesn't capture properly, like, ever. Like, it's just, like, basically impossible. Someone on the RetroTink Discord was showing me footage of, I guess there's an NES Parodius, which I didn't even realize was a thing. UFO 50 fans, it's kind of like caramel. And that game has a section, at least there was a part they were showing me, that has this ludicrous... Oh, there's the flag guy. Get him. Nice. Scrolling, like, jittering effect. I don't even really know what to call it. The NES is a console that does not want to be captured. Why am I getting moved back? What? Stop. What the fuck? It's like wresting control from me, but the flag is nowhere near. What's happening? I guess I just have to stop here for a second, shoot down the flag guy, and then move on. Oh, come on. Just die by edge of screen. I sentence you to edge of screen despawn. Oh, someone took our flag, but the flag was still there somehow. Okay. The NES is a console that desperately does not want to be captured and displayed on modern screens in any way, shape, or form. There's so much weird shit about it. Can I pause? Oh, wait, no, I can pause. Did you guys know, voice crack, that the NES does not run at 60 frames per second? NES frame rate. The Nintendo Entertainment System, the frame rate that it goes by is displayed as a fraction 3579545.45 over 227.333 over 262. Wait, what does that even mean? Can you have a fraction with 3 layers? Let me get it as a decimal. The original frame rate of the NES is approximately 60.0988139, and then ... This post just says ... after that. Basically, it's fucked. Miyamoto's social security number. And I gotta say, guys, there's a bunch of things about OBS that make it so that it cannot run at... It can't capture stuff at 60.0988139 frames per second. It has a few presets, some of which are, like, made, you know, there's like a 54.9 or something that's for, like, certain things, but they don't have the NES frame rate on OBS, so getting it to capture on OBS is a fucking nightmare. And still has, like, a couple issues. Honestly, I think the setup I have for it, though, is, like, about as good as it is possible for it to look. I got a capture card that is literally, like, the preferred choice for NES streamers, and without going into, like, the thousands of dollars range. This thing was like $50. I had to set it up in Japanese because it's a specialized Japanese thing. It's supposed to be used, I think, traditionally for capturing, for recording VHS tapes, you know, digitizing footage, but it's also used frequently by NES streamers. Okay, this was also an excuse to rest my arm. Let's keep playing. Like, if you shoot them multiple times, does it do something? Also, that guy was carrying an ammo crate, so does that mean that, like, an ammo crate will show up now? There was one. I don't know if that was his or what. The fact that whenever you're in danger, it instantly plays that little danger music, and then when it goes back to the normal music, it resets the song, so you're just hearing the first couple seconds of the song over and over and over again, the entire time you're playing the game. That's that classic LJN, like, what were they thinking, atrocious design. My assumption is they probably didn't want it to work like that, but were probably, like, too inept at programming a video game to, like, make it not do that. That's my guess, at least. If it loops back to... I assume it just loops these 3 levels forever. And it's just a score attack, basically. That's my guess. At best, we're gonna have different levels on the different difficulty modes, but I think even that is probably not the case. Okay, I'll tell you what. Oh shit. No, I died! I want to try beating a level with just the controller. No Zapper run. Oh, this is not gonna work, because that guy's gonna shoot me. I feel like I have a strat for if a guy spawns near the right side of the screen and starts to shoot at me. But it requires... No. It requires being able to go left, which you can't do at the beginning of the stage. Damn it. Okay, oops, I lost. Let's just check the other difficulty modes and then probably get out of here. Let's see. Oh, and I got a high score here. And the other day I was saying, like, oh, like, Hogan's Alley, I, like, set a high score, that's why it's displaying one, but I don't think that's the case. None of these games have save batteries, surely. Intermediate. Intermediate. Oh, it's the same level. Good. That's good. Okay, shoot the first guy, and then everyone else beat them with the controller. Oh, this was stupid. Damn it. No, I'm on intermediate. I'm not gonna be able to do this shit. Am I crazy, or is there a dark miasma hanging over this level in intermediate mode? It's gone now. I wonder how much you can just, like, spam. You know, I guess ammo is a concern. The ammo's just there to keep you honest. You're never probably gonna actually run out of it. You don't need to, like, conserve it if you're being careful, but it just means you can't spam. I hate how the music resets every time, that's so bad. I kinda wanna see what happens if you let the enemy capture the flag. Let's do that next. I just wanna, like, see any unique sprites this game might have to offer. And if it has an ending, then I guess there's egg on my face. Yeah, that guy didn't stand a chance. The fog. They're high scores for as long as RAM isn't cleared. I mean, yeah, but RAM clears when you turn the console off, right? Or I guess no. Doesn't the top loader, like, works differently, right? Or didn't somebody say that the top loader actually, like, doesn't reset RAM? Or I think they were talking about the reset button, actually. Like, the traditional NES doesn't clear RAM when you hit the reset button, and that's why it saves the code that you typed in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Okay, so let's take their flag, start marching back, but I'm gonna let the guy steal the flag. So, I don't know where he is. I think he was behind a wall there, basically. We're just gonna see what happens if you let that little ragamuffin get all the way to the end. I'm assuming there's some kind of, like, at least you lost screen or something, you know? Yeah. Oh, it just plays a shitty little jingle. Flag taken. That's all you get, baby. Oh, and I just barely didn't get the high score. There was something interesting for, like, one frame there. Maybe it was just the logo in a weird spot. Try running out of ammo. We're trying so hard to, like, get some enjoyment out of this. Okay, let's do it, let's do it. Let's just see what happens, because, yeah, you probably... Okay, I think the little gun there is, like, your lives. It's like the... Each gun is like a magazine or a clip or whatever you want to call it. Same thing, it just the jingle plays and you lose. Wow, okay. There's not a whole lot to this one. I feel content in moving on. It seems like there's probably not an ending to it. This one's always super cheap at game stores, and now I understand why. It's not very good. I am excited to play the next game though, which seems like it's going to be a lot better. IMO. I could be wrong, but it's not LJN, that's for sure. Let's put Gotcha the Sport there. I'll change the art over in the HUD, but like, just look at this. That 90s pop art look. Now that's a cool looking cartridge right there. That looks a lot better than Reggie. And this one might take a second to read properly. Yeah, give me just a moment. I'll move the thing over so you guys can drink in that cool art. So Freedom Force, I'm convinced, is a little bit cursed. It seemed like so many copies of it that I was able to find online were fucked up in some kind of way, and then even in real life, there were game stores that I went to where it was like, oh, you know, they have one copy of Freedom Force, but it looked like it was baked in an oven for like an hour on like 180 degrees. So it takes a little bit of zhuzhing to get working, which is really saying something on my top loader, which normally kind of doesn't have the same issues that a typical NES would have reading a cartridge. I know blowing on them doesn't really... You're not really supposed to do that, because some people blow in such a way that it just, like, sprays moisture. Hey, look at this shit! It's kinda working. Hold on, is this one where I'm gonna need to... the classic trick. I'm gonna jam my, driver's license in the back of where the cartridge goes. And we're gonna try to save it. Look at that, that's so cool. Okay, let's get another card in there. Debit card is going in as well. Oh? Look at that guy, he's fine. He's unimpeded. Hold on, did I fix it? I think I fixed it. I think it's good. Maybe. Let's see if this is fucked up. No, it's fine. Okay, and this opening cutscene is badass. I watched this and I was like, whoa, this is NES? They got the guy firing the bazooka. Oh, wait. It hit the helicopter, and the helicopter, it still looked a little glitchy. I think maybe that was just the game, though. Kinda clever to have the cutscene be extremely letterboxed like this, so that they didn't have to make so many sprites, and they could also have it be kinda, I don't know, impressionistic, cinematic. Freedom Force. And that title screen is so cool, too. Alright. Let's go. Joe Robbins. I always love when it's like a bunch of Japanese-ass names and then Joe Robbins. Classified security clearance needed. Okay. Hopefully I won't have to hold the controller in my other hand like a dumbass this time. Alright, you can be Rad Rex or Manic Jackson. That's awesome. Oh, there's multiplayer. I haven't played this one for even a second. I just saw like the opening cutscene. Aim and fire to select game. I guess I'll do Rad Rex. I don't know how two-player works. Do you need two zappers? Is there a mode where you use two zappers? Look how one half of the screen flashed there. There was no time to read that. There's no time to read any of this. Okay, so I'm assuming... What? There's no white squares around these guys. Error. I have a meter that says error? What's happening? Harder. It says harder. There's no white squares around anything. What about how can you read this? What? Is this a controller game? Was I supposed to be using the controller? Hold on. Bring up the manual. Freedom Force manual. Okay, give me just a second here. To pause action during play, plus the start button on control pad number 1. Okay, I'll read you guys the story just for kicks. The game's story: a group of extremist guerrillas called the Unknown Guerrillas have captured an entire airport. As you will soon see, I love that band. There are 3 ranks of unknown guerrillas. You, the player, must choose your enforcer. Player 1 is Rad Rex and player 2 is Manic Jackson. These enforcers are specifically trained to deal with critical situations. Agents: GTS, Guerrilla Terminator Squad. Function: Combat Specialists / Terminator. That's not a title, that's just the movie. Weapons: .38 caliber pistol, 44 Magnum grenade launcher. Mission: neutralize guerrillas. It just says the word guerrillas like 50 times, and it's just funny. Okay, there's 3 guerrilla ranks: Bagmen, Elite Assassins, and Eugene Extreme. Shoot and destroy the enemy while avoiding innocent citizens. Chase the unknown guerrillas from the aircraft to the jetway loading ladder. Oh, my roach be squeaking. Okay, and I just noticed my upstairs neighbor is also now hammering. Super cool stuff. They do this like every day. It's insane. It's like the perfect upstairs neighbor job. Wouldn't you agree? If you destroy the hideout, you'll be rewarded. And you can then continue your mission in round 2 and beyond. Hold on, I'm gonna go give Shu a little treat. He's squeaking a little bit. I think he just squeaks. Like I think it's just a thing he does. Okay, I gave him a little rose hip and he grabbed it up with his tiny little hands and munched away. So, play begins with the enemy bagmen appearing in the open doors of the aircraft. You must shoot them before they shoot back. When the enemy shoots at you, health will be lost. But there's no white square. They don't go away when I shoot them. What the fuck? Okay, well, let's just try again, I guess? Like, am I crazy, or is there no... I'm holding many hostages. Save the innocent. Like, was I shooting the innocents? That definitely looks like a guy holding a gun pointing it at me. Is the game, like, still bugging out a little bit? Is that what's going on? Like, I'm aiming right at them and shooting and nothing's happening. I'm even aiming at the hostage. What the fuck? Why does this one not work? I'm gonna have to, like, wiggle the controller, wiggle the cartridge a little bit, I think. I don't know, it seems like it's working fine. That little perspective shot is so crazy, too. Are you telling me this one was such a pain in the ass to get? I own 2 copies of it. Here's my other copy, by the way. Because they're always there, they're, like, cursed to be, like, super fucked up and scummy and hard to read in an NES. And now it doesn't even play. But I can select Rad Rex like it's no problem. There's no white square. The guys, you can't hit them. Try the other copy? I could, but like, it's even worse. This other one is even worse. We're using the good copy that reads well. In comparison. Can you guys hear the hammering at all, by the way? I shouldn't be able to hear it too well, but it is fucking hammering. Just it's hard to stay in a good mood when that's happening as a streamer, like, every day. And they're always kind of like, not to gripe, not to air my dirty laundry, but like, they're always like, oh, just like tell me when you're gonna stream and I'll stop hammering. And I'm like, do I really have to like report to you every time? Or could you maybe find an avenue in life that makes it so you don't have to frequently use a hammer in the share house that you live in with 3 other people besides yourself? I'm trying the other cartridge, but it's not really working. Well, it's broken. Freedom, you can't play Freedom Force. It's not a real game. Like, are there like, there's tool libraries, right? Are there like places you can go to do construction work outside of the house, you know? Oh, it looks exactly the same. It's funny, it keeps auto-selecting the first guy. Maybe I should just, like, press a bunch of buttons on the controller or something. And it's like the whole screen is flashing white. Like, am I supposed to, like, select anything or press any buttons? The manual says nothing about this. Seriously, I can't... Nothing works! The game doesn't work! The inputting with the, maybe, like, try a different gun? I have a separate zapper. It's like, oh, no, you're losing. It's like, yeah, it's impossible to damage the opponents. So that's gonna happen, game. What the fuck is going on, man? Let's use my gray gun. Maybe it's only compatible with the gray gun. That would make no sense whatsoever, surely, but it's something I can try. It does seem like I can select weapons, doesn't it? But it keeps automatic. I'm pulling the trigger one time, and it's entering the menu and selecting Rad Rex without my permission. Oh my god. Oh my god, the other zapper works. What? The squares are appearing. Are you guys seeing this shit? Plugging in a different zapper affected the video game. What do you mean? What? Well, I'm glad I have this other zapper, I guess. Oh my god, I can actually play it now, so I guess I just don't shoot the hostages. That was like an advanced goon. This is such a... Look at how many doors are on the side of this airplane. What a goofy scenario. I imagine I want to add in a Wilhelm scream for every single goon that falls out of that open window. They're just crying out for a Wilhelm. So this is kind of... It's like a cooler Hogan's Alley kind of situation. Now that I, you know, get to play the game. Like, what? Okay. Grenade launcher. How do I... Can I use the grenade launcher? That would be cool. Oh, shit! Wait, did I get hit by a bomb? I tried to shoot it out of the air. Oh, this music is kind of badass. Who the fuck is that? Is that a child? Who did I just shoot? Was that a hostage? I don't really know what I'm looking at. Like, is that guy tied up? Oh? Oh, I think I ran out of health. Code breakers, what? Huh? Thing? What? Is this a... Do I need to use the... What? What am I doing? Am I shooting? I picked up the controller? What the fuck? I don't know what... What? I don't know. E. Oh, I need to aim at specific letters. Oh my god, I'm playing... like Wheel of Fortune here, basically. Bonus 0, really? Okay, I guess we're still playing. Oh, did I instantly die? Okay. Oh, lady. Sun Corporation of America. That was a pretty lady. What was her deal? Am I rescuing her? Is that is that the plot? Yeah, I entered the stage with 0 health and then I got shot. I love that that helicopter explosion is just glitchy. I think it's just like that. This cutscene, it looks like pretty cool on the capture, but it looks so awesome on the CRT too. The CRT is just a lot brighter, like the colors just pop a lot more, and I've adjusted the saturation in the game capture to make it look more like how it does on the CRT screen, but there's really only so much I can do. It's pretty close though, like I say. Okay, well, let's try again now that I know, the game works. Now that the game works. Let's not mince words. So it looks like this one, it's like, this is more the kind of shit that I would expect from an NES game. You know, it's a little later on than Hogan's Alley and shit. Hogan's Alley and Wild Gunman and Duck Hunt were all just so basic and simple, and this one still is basic and simple, but it's not, like, stupidly so. I don't know, the other ones were just, like, playing those from a modern perspective, it's just like, oh boy, like, why am I playing this? I also, if there are other weapons, I don't know how to use them, like, can I... Oh, I thought I did something by aiming at the corner of the screen. I don't know why you would want, like, it says you can use a grenade launcher and shit. Was that a good person to let go? They weren't, like, tied up. Nice. Okay, that was Lady. I remember Lady. Oh, that's like an old woman with a cane. I see. Blast that thing out of the air. It's like, why would you want a grenade launcher? Oh, that was a lady in green. I see. You got a lot of hostages. And then all the goons are like the exact same phenotype. No, what? I didn't shoot her, him, whatever that was. That squeaky individual. Oh, I'm not hitting them. I'm not shooting them. I was distinctly not aiming at them. Oh my god, okay. Is this just like I'm in critical health or I died? Okay. It's like I don't know if I'm supposed to move closer to the screen or further away from the screen to make the accuracy, like, work. You know what I mean? Like, it's really a struggle when I feel like I'm aiming distinctly at... Like, the sights are pretty accurate, it's seemingly usually, but then there are some times where it's just like, I'm aiming like 2 doors down from a hostage and pulling the trigger, and the game's telling me that I hit the hostage and not the guy that I was pointing more at. Obviously, Zapper technology, you know, is dated. But it's kind of a bummer, like, I can only imagine probably a lot of people who tried to play these games ended up rather disappointed at how iffy the peripheral was when put under any sort of, like, demanding situation. Again, it's when it comes down to, like, telling targets apart. That's where it kind of falls apart a little bit. Oh, that was an evil character who did something to me. What? I don't really know. It's like a unique goon showed up, and then the level ended. Okay. It's like when there's hostages nearby, I just need to take, like, really careful aim. What the fuck? I was aiming at the green guy on the right. Shit. That green lady always trips me up. Fiona from Shrek. I've got low health, but we'll see if I can pull through? I don't know. It seems like the level's just... I was not aiming at them! I wasn't. I just simply wasn't. I don't... Like, what is that shit? Oh my god, what the fuck? I was aiming at the green guy in the door, and it was like, oh, you mean to the right of him? Oh, you mean even further to the right of him? Cool. What if I move closer? Because I want to win. Like, it just feels like the game just doesn't work. I guess I'll try getting closer. This is like 2 feet away from the screen. I don't know. This feels like... This must be bad. There's no way... Like, even if this works, it's just like, well, yeah, you're holding the gun, like, an inch away from the screen at this point. It's like I just want it to tell where I'm aiming. Oh, that's also an enemy, I think? No, I didn't lose health, and they didn't die. They just, like, left. But I swear that was, like, an elite goon. Oh, shit! One of them just used, like, a human shield. It's the first time I've seen them do that. Are you an enemy? No, if they do, like, a little squeak when you kill them, I think that means they're a hostage. I don't know, there's no, like, easy visual signifier of what's a hostage and what isn't, besides, like, the rope tied around them, but some of them just don't have the rope. Some of them are just like, oh, sorry, I'm the old lady. I stumbled onto this airplane with the evil guys and the hostages. I don't know what I'm doing here. And then it's like the screen, the palette goes kind of dark, and then the level just ends. Oh, fuck, it's Fiona Apple. Oh my god, no, it just, this fuck-ass gun just randomly rolls a dice when there's multiple targets on screen. That guy seemed like he tried to pull a pin in a grenade. But I said, let's put a pin in that. Fiona Apple. Okay, did I win? New level? Please and thank you. Code breakers! Okay. Gotta have an E. Every word has an E. Ooh. A. Let's try A. What? Did I only have like a limited number of shots or something? It went through the whole alphabet like 3 times previously. Okay. Oh, the skateboard kid! Wait. None of my shots are doing anything anymore. None of my shots are doing anything anymore. The white squares went away. There was no white squares there. I'm using the same gun. Why is it breaking? What? Why does the game not work half the time? That's an interesting feature that they programmed intentionally into the game. The feature where half of the time you're playing it, you can't do anything. Let me just, like, look. When your health is gone, your history. Extra health can be earned at 20,000 and 60,000 points. Error, you've got to be careful. There are innocent bystanders all over the place. If you hit one, you'll be penalized with an error. If you commit 6 errors, it's back to scene 1 of the round you are on. Your gun is equipped with 36 shots at the start of the game. If you run out of ammo, your game is over. Is that what happened? Did I run out of ammo? Oh, okay, and so I think I see what's in the corner. There's little things that it's flashing in the corner, and I'm supposed to shoot them when they pop up. It's just the one time I tried that earlier, it ended the level instantly by accident, just coincidentally. When shot, it restores your health in full. When shot, it reloads your gun with 36 shots. When you are down to only 5 shots, this target will be constant. So maybe that's what happened? I ran out of ammo? Harder. Shoot this and the game will be harder until the next scene. A cool power-up. Oh shit, wait. .38 caliber. This is the standard issue for the GTS. You may want to shoot this target when the weapon you are using is too large and is shooting the innocent along with the enemies. So that's part of the game? Grenade launcher. You'll be able to destroy all the enemies on the screen with one shot. Exercise caution. The grenade launcher will also destroy innocent citizens. Yeah, I don't want to do that. It literally has a list here of, like, who is innocent in each chapter. That's so funny. So it looks like there's... Wait. Bathing Beauty. Immune to bullets, in parentheses. You can't shoot... There's, like, a scantily clad woman in scene 3 and 4. And she... You can't... Okay. And let me just look here. Codebreaker Challenge Stage. It is your job to correctly guess the letters of the hidden word. To select a letter, you must shoot directly at it while it's lit up. Only 4 letters will be lit up at one time. And also, when it gets to YZ, it's just 2. If you select a correct letter, it will appear in the appropriate place. If you complete the entire word before the timer is up, you'll be awarded a bonus of 100 points per second of time left. If you commit 5 errors, the challenge stage will end and no bonus will be awarded. And it'll say person, place, or thing. What the fuck? How are you supposed to win that minigame? What? Excuse me? There's also secret characters. Only one secret character will appear in each scene. To get the secret characters, 2 numbers in your score must be identical to the number of the scene you are in. What? Example, hideout equals scene 5. 2 5s must appear at the same time. You must then shoot while these numbers appear. It is not necessary to hit a target. Some secret items require that you shoot twice. It's up to you to discover what the secret characters are. Weird. Yeah, I hate gun wordle. Wait, what the fuck? Yo, secret word special offer. Official Freedom Force self-adhesive decals. Free, asterisk. Be sure to enclose $1 for postage and handling. At the end of the 5th scene of round 1, a special secret word will briefly be shown. An additional word will appear after rounds 2 and 3. In all, there are 3 secret words. Collect all 3 and write them down on the special order form opposite this page, and you will receive the official Freedom Force self-adhesive decal set. And then in the entry form... clearly a child, clearly like a 4-year-old, has written under the 3 secret words are poop, pee with 1 E, and butt with 1 T. Poop, pee, butt. That's awesome. The fact that that's a thing in the game and the fact that the scan of the manual says poop, pee, butt in it, they cooked. Okay, so I need to use the .38 caliber. 44 Magnum, this is a big gun and it will increase your firepower. Everyone dies in 1 hit, but okay, bro. I don't know what increasing your firepower could possibly mean. Okay, let's try it again. Hijack in process. We now know, in progress, we now know the bottom right of the screen I need to shoot it when the scene is not 1 frame away from transitioning away. Okay, oh, that was grenade launcher. So do I have it now, or did I fail to get it? Oh my god, wait, those go fast! They're so fast! It's like... Oh my god, ammo. Okay, I got it. It's like whenever you're not actively shooting a guy, you just need to be aiming down there, because, like, look at how fast that goes by. Okay. I got the pistol with the better accuracy. So now maybe I'll be able to not shoot innocent civilians. I love that the game was like, oh, the bullets are too big, they're hitting multiple people. Like, that's a real thing that happens. No, the Zapper just sucks. Sorry, Gunpei Yokoi. Zapper doesn't suck. Do you guys know Gunpei Yokoi he died in a car accident? It was like, I guess the details of the accident are not very well known. Okay, it just did the thing again, so... Cool. Oh, cool, okay. I was aiming at the green guy on the far right, and it hit the lady in pink on the far left. Eat my shorts, Freedom Force. I'm not gonna shoot Fiona. That was unbelievable. Where do you need to fucking sit for this to work? I just want the Zapper to stop hitting the wrong things, man. I'm moving further back again. Because like, what? I also still wonder what's up with the gun thing. Like, was it just a random error? Harder, by the way. Those power-ups, they're there for, like, such a tiny amount of time. Okay, I got the ammo, I think. Harder. Oh my god, the game really is harder. The music! Yo! When I said harder, I didn't mean goes hard. What the fuck? Okay. I'm kinda just defaulting to looking at the bottom right when there's not enemies actively here. Because you need to be able to, like... Okay, it's harder now. I was aiming at the guy on the right! And the lady all the way over like that. You can't get a bigger discrepancy than that, man. Oh, okay, that was just a mistake. Fuck, man. Okay. Code breakers. This minigame is impossible. You can't beat this. Is what you get. Like, how many tries do you get? It's like error, but like, what is error? What do you mean error? Huh? Like, I'm just getting a letter that isn't in the word, like, it's just pure fucking luck? Oh, Freedom Force is pissing me off, man. This thing does not work. This thing does not work. So, give it to me straight, Doc. What is two-player mode? Can you dual weld, to quote Germa, dual weld zappers? Is this a thing? I mean, apparently one of these zappers no longer functions, but it pulls the trigger and the screen flashes, but it doesn't have bullets. This thing isn't loaded, I guess. Okay. This gun is currently not working at all. Only the one in the player 1 port. Okay, let's try two-player game. It still just says Rad Rex. Okay. So, like... the first player controller does nothing. It doesn't even make the screen flash. Do I need to, like... Did I reset the console? No, it does absolutely nothing at all. So what do you mean, player 2? Manual! Manual! But what do you mean player 2? This is a lie. It says absolutely nothing in the manual about the 2-player mode. Like, it says there are 2 characters, and it says how to select 2-player mode. But that is it. There is absolutely zero information. As far as I can tell, I'm reading the thing cover to cover right now. There's nothing. How do you play it? What do you mean? I think... Is it just that the person... I'm gonna unplug... We're gonna have control pad into socket number 1, but that doesn't even make sense because... Like, did this orange zapper just break on me? Like, is it just... Like, does it not work anymore? I want to test it on another game, but I also don't want to... Like, we've got such a good thing going here where Freedom Force is actually, like, running, you know? So, like, wrap this up, put it over here, get the controller. I guess, even though I'm reading the goddamn manual, I have to just, like, do science experiments and test how to actually play the 2-player mode. So, like, 1P, it's just Rad Rex. Like, is the 2-player thing just a lie? Like, is it just, like, they didn't think anyone would check to see if there's actually a 2-player mode? They were like, anybody who buys this game doesn't have any fucking friends. So it's not like they're gonna figure out that there's a 2-player, we didn't actually program anything in for the 2-player mode. I'm checking it with another game. Because, I think the only explanation I can think of is that one of my guns just broke, like, just now. But there's no way that's true. Alright, gotcha the sport. Get back in there, buddy. And this one... It's like the controller is plugged into port 1. I'm gonna plug this zapper into port 2. It's like, the only thing I can think of is that in the last, like, 30 goddamn years, this piece of shit chose today to break. Oh my god. Well, hold on. It's not, it's push start button. The controller's on the ground. Works just fine, buddy. Works just fine. Okay, so now... without fucking with the controller setup at all, take this cartridge out, put it over here, put Freedom Force in, cajole it into working. Holy shit, it worked right away. Please. It did the thing where it automatically selects Rad Rex again. No clue why that's happening. I only pulled the trigger once, and now, yeah, it's I have no bullets! I have no bullets! But the ammo is getting spent, but it just does nothing! What the fuck? Oh, 2-player mode, it might be taking turns. Yeah, you're probably right. Game over. Okay, yeah. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I can't believe how broken it is. Like, let me shoot a guy. It does nothing. There's... Oh, I managed to hit one. Wait, a white square showed up. What? That guy didn't have white squares. I'm sorry? I need to, like... The capture will show Oh, that guy had a square. Cool. Why? That guy didn't have any squares. That guy had a square. So, like, is it, like, do I need to, like, perform percussive maintenance on my Zapper? Like, can this thing fucking work? What I don't understand is how I'm pulling the trigger, the screen is flashing, the game is clearly taking input from me, but the little targets, the hitboxes of the characters are not showing up. That's an that's a mind-blowing glitch. Is there, like... hold on, Freedom Force. Freedom Force NES. Like, shooting no work? What? I think I'm the only guy on the planet who has ever had this issue. There's no one else. I mean, Freedom Force is not a well-known title to begin with. But I'm seeing absolutely zero other people popping up with this issue. Like, I don't understand, and, like, especially the fact that it works sometimes with the orange Zapper, apparently. I just tried to hit Manic Jackson. I was, like, obviously pointing at Manic Jackson, but Manic Jackson was not hit. I'm pulling the trigger once. I mean, you can hear it loud as fucking a gunshot. An actual gunshot. It's broken. The game is broken. It doesn't function. I try, and I swear to God, guys, you saw what I did. I got 2 copies of the game, and there were other ones at stores that were so fucked up looking that I had to pass them up. I drove down to Oregon. I took a 4-hour-long drive down to Oregon and played. I went to like a huge game store that had Freedom Force in it, but I was like, no, that looks even more scuffed than the copies that I have. I have 2 relatively clean-looking copies. How is this issue happening? This is not how video game glitches work. Like, people are saying, like, oh, it's like a card read error. But, like, that's just not how they work. I've never, like, that's just not how they work. Maddening. Actually maddening. Let's try this other cartridge just out of pure fucking desperation. I thought this was gonna be the good one, but it doesn't... You pull the trigger and the bullets don't come out. Like, it's the worst that it could possibly be. It couldn't be worse. Like, what? Play it on your EverDrive? I could try. I don't even know if I actually have it on my EverDrive. I could try it. I think I gotta give up. It's just not working. Like, the game doesn't function. Thing about the EverDrive is that at a certain point, so it's like I downloaded this big thing that was like all NES games, but then when I actually look at the lists of games in here, it's like, oh, A, B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 D. Hold on, is Freedom Force in here? I don't think so, but this is just the Europe one. And then they all just, like, end abruptly at, like, a certain letter. R. It just stops at R. There's no European NES games. There's so many of every other letter, but then it just stops at R. And then it's the same way with other ones, too. Let's just see here. This is all there is in Japan, USA. And Japan's the biggest one, but this one ends at, like, D, I think. So there must have been something that got, like, fucked up about my download, I think. Let's try USA. Yeah, no way this one's gonna go past F. There's, Earthbound Beginnings, by the way. So, yeah, I don't think it's on here, in short. Unless, I don't know if anybody saw it, but I didn't see it. I think something fucked up happened to my download of, like, every game ever onto the EverDrive. I could try... I do have a folder of Zapper games, but this is just... Yeah, this is spoilers. Space Shadow. Oh, that's the one I can't play. Yeah, huh. Well, that sucks, dick. It doesn't work. The game doesn't work. It's just, like, I don't know, maybe I seem like I'm making a huge deal about this issue, but you're talking to a former IT guy who is a retro video game collector who streams said games. I've seen 1,000 arcane errors that have to do with playing old video games and recording them. This is unlike any error I've ever seen. Because people are like, oh, like the old shitty NES peripheral doesn't work. But like, yeah, it does. It works with all the other games. Why does it not work with this specific game? But it does work with this specific game, kind of, but it doesn't. That's not how, like, errors work. There's not magic in the code. There's not... I don't think this copy's ever gonna work, man. There's a reason I bought another copy. I think this one I, like, at one point got it to work maybe once, but... And it's like, I went hard with the isopropyl alcohol, but, like, if you just look at the pins on this thing, you can't really see it with the webcam, but... They're pretty scummed up. They've got, like... I think just some sort of permanent damage to them. Well, I mean, we're approaching the point where I'm gonna have to stop streaming, too. We're just gonna have to, I don't know, I'll investigate this off stream, maybe? It's like rejecting a gun. And it always does this, and there's like 1,000 weird errors. Like, does it think I'm constantly pulling the trigger? But it doesn't, because it absolutely can tell when I'm pulling the trigger. But none of these guys have white squares around them, so there's no way for it to even detect a hit. What if I try, like, shooting the thing in the corner when it shows up? Did I get it? No. Ammo, yeah. I mean, I can't get it because my gun doesn't work. Unfucking real. Okay, let's continue to test this, though. Take the fucking gray gun and plug it into the player 2 port. Let's see, even, like, will it work without turning the console off? Yep, it doesn't do the menu thing. And then let's just check Manic Jackson and just see what happens when I die. This is how real gamers play. I know this is not conducive to me dying, but... Hey, maybe... Nope. I mean, that was just like... But I think this is an issue with holding the gun ridiculously close to the thing, like... I want to see if I can kind of, like, show you guys it happening. Because I know the angle that you guys are seeing the game, the webcam from is not really giving you, like, my line of sight. It's not really meant to. It's going pretty well doing this, honestly. There was just a couple little moments of, like, what the fuck was that hitbox? I think that's just... Like, was that the special person? I don't know. So when the guy's skin turns brown, that's how you know the level's over. Manic Jackson, okay. So then do you just do, good luck, Manic Jackson, centered horribly. Okay, so you take turns. I got a little excited thinking maybe you could have multiple zappers plugged in at the same time. Okay, well, who gives a shit? Just let Manic Jackson lose and see if there's anything different on the game over screen. Alright, I'm all out. Why don't I just automatically lose when I run out of ammo? I can't get more. Okay. Game over. Same lady. Okay, I don't know who that lady is. I don't know who that's supposed to be. The manual does not go into detail. Okay, well, I suppose I'll try a little bit more as Rad Rex, but I don't think we're beating this. What if I just, like, beat none of these games? It's entirely possible. It did the thing. It did the thing. There's magic in the code. There's literally wizard magic in the code. I didn't know they put wizard magic in this game. I'm gonna sit real close to the screen, but not, like, right up against it. And just see how this works out. Give me a power-up. Ammo, hell yeah, brother. It's a hostage. Health, sure, I don't need it. That grenade launcher really looks a lot more like a rocket launcher than a grenade launcher, right? These doors are closer together, too. Fiona, damn it. It's fine, you can get away with shooting, like, 6 innocent hostages. Guys, when the green shirt, like, Laser Suit Larry looking dudes die, I was shooting the corner of the screen, are you kidding me? They do the pose of the guy that become possessed of that thing. That was the harder one. Alright, but we're done though, right? Code breakers. A. E. K. I don't understand. Like, how are you supposed to possibly win that? That is like, how? Like, am I really stupid, or is that, like, fucking impossible to beat? Like, I literally don't understand how you win that. These guys just don't have white boxes, too. They don't have white boxes! There's no white boxes! There's no white boxes, oh my god! You need the white boxes to win! There's no white... What's happening, man? It doesn't work. The game doesn't work. There's, like, there were enemies and they just don't have white boxes around them when I pull the trigger. And that's how the zapper works. It really doesn't get more clear-cut than that. Yo, is my orange zapper tip broken? I just realized it's like... It's got like a bit broken off. It always looked kind of rough to me, but it's missing part. That's kind of interesting. I don't suppose that's why there are any sort of issues. I can't imagine that would really affect it, but... What do we do? Like... How am I the only guy on the planet to have this issue? It's really, really frustrating. I mean, this is also, you know, Not counting all the times when it's like, oh, I'm like aiming here, and it's like, oh, you shot here? Cool. Cool, bro. Let me just register a hit there, bro. Shit's whack. I think I give up. I think I give up on Freedom Force. I really thought it was gonna be cool, but it's, wow. It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. Hold on, one moment. I literally need to, like, wipe the sweat off of my ears. It's like every other mention of this game online makes no mention of this whatsoever. Like, you would think an issue like this would be like, oh, like on the Wikipedia page, yeah, when people put this into their console, the game didn't work. Like, you would think. Just look up like Freedom Force NES gameplay, and then get to the third level, and like, are there just? Wait a second. No, they get white boxes. They just suck. They just died at level 3. I was like, they die at the exact same place as me, and then stop. But no, they get white boxes around those guys. They get the luxury of having white boxes around the enemies that are required to kill them. Okay, well, I guess I just give up. There's a wizard that cursed the cartridge with magic and made it unable to play, but it is able to play. But it's unable to play, but it is able to play. But it's unable to play, you know. Classic logical technical error. Where it both is and isn't broken in like a quantum state. Okay, next one, listen. This one's also going to be poopy. I mean, Freedom Force wasn't necessarily poopy, but it just didn't work. This one, I think, is going to be poopy. It's Bayou Billy. The Adventures of... it's got some really... I mean, I showed the cartridge a little bit there, but... You really gotta look at this thing. Look at his fucking face and neck and arm and hand. His proportions are ridiculous. I want to puke looking at this cartridge art. And this is a game that it was called Mad City on the Famicom when it was released in Japan, and it got changed. It's one of those. It's a classic example of like, here's this game that came out in Japan and had a certain way to it, you know, aesthetically, and then they like changed it a bunch for the American release, including making the game apparently much more difficult. Mine also has this like tamper-proof label thing on it that I think is from some sort of rental store or something. This might even be like something that would make it the beeper go off if you tried to like walk out the front door of Blockbuster with this thing without paying for it. I don't know. I kind of like when cartridges have a little bit of visual history to them, though, like that. So this is another one. This is one it makes use of the controller. It's like a hybrid game, and it's an NES beat-em-up with a Zapper game also in there, and I think also a racing minigame. It's a triple threat, as they say. Oh, look at the wibbly-wobbly title screen. That's honestly a pretty cool effect. But I think you mostly play this on controller, and then there's like a Zapper minigame. What the fuck? It's up to you! I haven't seen this. To rescue Annabelle. Do you have the courage to fight Gordon and his men? Question mark. That was awesome. Okay, yeah, okay. And here's what the actual game looks like. It's up to you. Okay, it's on. Bourbon. I like the sign that just says bourbon. I'm always saying this. Alright, let's reset it. Let's play Game A, I guess. There's also a sounding mode, which seems quite interesting. Okay, 1989. Konami game. Not LJN, at the very least. Oh, shit. Synthesized voice. Hold on. Let's hear that again. Let's hear that again.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
That's good. Billy, I'm taking Annabelle away. Oh no! He's got the bolo tie, that's how you know he's evil. If you want her back, you'll have to come to my Shake Shack. Estate. You will find that before reaching the estate, there will be many obstacles to overcome. I like this music, honestly. Even though it's got a siren in the background. Let's see if you have what it takes to get here. Oh god, help! Oh, look at that little image of the NES controller. That looked cool. It looked so good for, like, NES graphics. Alright, and then the rest of the game looks like this. So, yeah, it's a beat-em-up, and cue beat-em-up rant. Beat-em-ups suck ass. It's literally a bad genre. Looking for the devs of Pizza Tower to prove me wrong on this one with their upcoming game, which is apparently a beat-em-up. It's apparently the next game by the developers of Pizza Tower is a beat-em-up game, which kind of made me sad hearing about it, because I just hate beat-em-ups, kinda. Because it's always got this, and this is a perfect example of, like, finicky, bad beat-em-ups. Where it's kind of like, well, in order to damage the enemies, I have to be, like, 1 inch in front of them, and on exactly the right, like, vertical plane. And then, but in that position, I'm also just vulnerable to damage. Like, what's to prevent me from getting hit there? Ugh. Because it's just kind of like you would expect a lot of the time for it to be like, oh, you go up to an enemy and you have like a basic sort of like jab combo where you do it to them and then they just like die. But then it's always like, oh, and then they're still alive and then they just hit you because you're standing in their range. Like, look at that. I go up to a guy, I punch him because that's how you damage the enemies, and I just get hit. It's like, oh, okay. I guess I'll go cry. Chicken. Holy shit. Like, I have to be near them to hit them, man. It's like, and I know this is a rant people have heard 10 billion times, but, like, hold on, can I jump? Is there a jump button? I think both buttons at the same time is a jump kick, and that's, like, the only way to jump. Am I gonna need to, like, walk across crocodiles' backs? Maybe just, okay, just jump out of the water. Nice, they tried to take a little bite out of me. I'm always just like, so is the strategy like get a hit in and then run away and then get a hit in and then run away and then get a hit in and then run away? Because that is the least fun thing of all time. Hold on, pick this up, dude. Pick up the weapon. Ugh. Okay, avoid the rock. And then just get hit, because that's just how beat-em-ups work. You just get hit. I saw that, like, the Pizza Tower devs were saying... Apparently the... Hold on. Pipe, yeah! Okay, oh man, it's gone. Apparently, like, the Punisher... They were like, oh, the Punisher is, like, the best beat-em-up, or, like, one of the best beat-em-ups to, like, get into the genre. So, like, maybe the Pizza Tower devs are about to, like, rock everybody's socks off and, like, show us how it's done in terms of... I don't think I can have this rock. Like, making a compelling beat-em-up? Whoa. But I will be... I don't know. I'm not exactly waiting with bated breath. Okay, can I leave the stage now? Oh, I picked up his knife! Now this is a knife! This is exactly the kind of guy. He's the this is a knife phenotype. Do I have to kill these crocodiles? Is that what's going on? I don't know how. The knife? Can't jump up or down out of water. I don't think I can crouch. Okay, here we go. I can hurt him. If it bleeds. I'm just gonna spam kick, honestly. Maybe I need to lure them over there. Oh, there we go. They're taking damage. And if this is safe, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Come on. There's like chicken is just like pouring out of their asses too. Or am I crazy? Look at that, he just dropped a chicken. So, I'm sorry, it seemed like I couldn't pass by the edge of the stage. But it seems like these crocodiles are unkillable. Let me leave. Let me leave. I don't know how to go. I can't leave the level. Come on, come back over here and let me kick you in the face a little bit more. Let me bust your chops a bit. Do they just have like a ludicrous amount of health? It is true that, like, my experience of beat-em-ups is largely games that are just scams, where it's like... Oh, did I kill one of them? I think I killed one of them. Where it's like either an arcade scam or a rental industry scam. There must be a better way to kill these crocodiles, but I can't figure out another way to even hit them. Besides this one kick in this one spot on the dock. And like it's working, they're taking hits. I'm farming them. I think I also saw a pipe come out of one of them. Like they have, it's like, oh, every few hits of enemies you get like a scripted drop. Hey, and it actually existed in the water. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yo, it's Scuba Diver, guys. That's awesome. This is very Venture Brothers. Kind of like corny adventure serial. Oh, it's like the evil diver minions. I can't do anything but jump when I'm in the water, though, sadly. Making my already extremely limited moveset even worse. Pick up the gun. Shoot it, please. Why can't you shoot the gun that you just picked up? Because you're standing in an ankle deep. What? It clearly says bullet 12. Oh god, I'm not even gonna be able to get to the Zapper part, am I? Continue. Oh, fuck, man. Oh no. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to kill those stupid-ass crocodiles again. Okay, well, you know what? This kick is very spammable. And if I can get away with it, it's like, maybe the strategy shouldn't be punch enemies when you walk up to them, like, maybe that's just a useless move, I don't know. It's like kick and then maybe jump, and then kick and then jump. I don't know, I'm still getting hit. Just like, a reality of these games, man. I know you've all heard the rant 1,000 times, but like... Just who gaslit themselves into thinking that this is fun? I don't know, it's fucking Bayou Billy. It's definitely not a shining example of the genre. And what a lot of beat-em-ups did have... I mean, this one doesn't have it, but... What a lot of beat-em-ups have is presentation. Where it's like, there's a bunch of cool sprites and funny enemies and characters and interactions that can happen. They're a little more spectacle-oriented, and I get that, but... Man. Man, if they are just not fun. So, like, theoretically here, you could farm these bastards for chicken. I've always heard that alligator... crocodile meat tastes like chicken, right? Oh, so these guys, they can pick up their rocks. But I don't think I can, because I'm not strong enough. Even though Bayou Billy certainly looks physically intimidating. To say nothing else. Pick it up, pick it up. Good. Bonk. You're getting banned. Bonk. At least, you know, it's kind of fun to be playing a game not controlling it with a gun for a second. Like, that didn't register as a hit. That really didn't count. They're tossing the boulder to each other. Okay, I've got 1 health, so, you know. Yep. Ugh. Do I like the Street Fighters? I mean, come on, what kind of question is that? Yeah. Those aren't beat-em-ups. Final Fight's a beat-em-up. That's technically in the same, like, universe. Okay. Well, at least you have lives, and at least you can, like, get the chicken that, like, helps somewhat, but... Okay, come in here, throw your dagger or whatever. Oh, nice. Nice, hey, I hit him with his own stupid knife. Fuck you, buddy. Alright. Now it's the crocodiles part where I don't know. I don't know what to do besides just kick them over and over again, man. Maybe, like, maybe I should stop being near the dock. Like, maybe right here is a better spot. But then they're gonna go by the dock because they've got, like, weird random movements. I think you just sit here and spam the A button. Like, I don't know what the game would want me to do besides this. Again, I heard that this was one of the games that, there were tons of games like this. Everybody always likes to be like, oh yeah, they always made games easier for the American audiences, because that happened once with a Mario game. But, like, the overwhelming majority of the time, they're harder in America because the rental market was a scam. Where it's like, I bet you Mad World, or whatever, Mad City is not nearly this difficult. I mean, these crocodiles, you probably don't have to kill them, or they have, like, a third of the health that they have in this one. If I had to put a guess to it. Because, I mean, this is just ridiculous. Like, this is the only safe way to hit these guys. And it's obnoxious. Alright, this guy seems to be stuck. Which is a shame, because I have 1 HP. Like, can you please get unstuck? Get over here. Let me kick you. and please, when you die, drop a chicken. If you could. Like, that didn't register as a hit. Okay. Are they both back? Yeah, they're both back. Like, what do you want from me, video game? Let's just, like, try something, because there's no way. Like, why would they have it be like that? Why would they have it so that the only way to do it? I can't even move left now, so I couldn't even do the shoreline strat if I wanted to. I have to go back to just spamming on this stupid dock. This is like that classic NES dog shit. Like, when you think bad NES game, this game's got it all. It's got all the hits. They played all the hits. Trying to get that chicken, nice. Enemies, glitchy, back-spawning enemies. They're not really back-spawning. Enemies bugging out, annoying AI. Parts where you have to cheese the game in order to win. I really don't even know what to say for this part, man. I did think, like, going into this list that Bayou Billy was gonna be a low point, because I played it for like 5 seconds and I was like, oh no. But apparently there's a cool shooting minigame and a cool driving minigame that if we can just get to once, I will be an amount of happy about. You have to wonder, though, how much better Mad City is. Which I could load up on my EverDrive. I would just need to, like, find it. Okay, Crocodile, it's time to stop bouncing around between those 2 points annoyingly forever. And get kicked a couple more times. Okay. Alright, I got the pipe. I've got pretty good amounts of health. But I've got no retries, and these guys are hard. Like, just take a couple hits, then move away. Take a couple hits, then move away. Your movement and your abilities are severely limited in the water. Damn it, kick. Oh. Okay, bullet 006, cool, but does that actually mean anything, or do I have 0 bullets? Bullet 6 implies that I can shoot even once. Oh, wait. Is this, like, actually play the game in the water mode? No. I picked up a bullet. Damn it. No. Just, like, die. Please. Oh. Oh my god, I killed him. Please, no more. Oh my god, look at this guy! Actual Lisa the Painful encounter. Not even kidding. This shit is actually, like... You can't beat this. Okay, hold on. Standing on the shore actually seems pretty effective against these guys. Would you believe it? But unfortunately now we have this dude who looks like he would just love to bonk me in the head. Oh. Yeah, good. Can I just go? Please, let me move. Please let me move. It's like... like... How do you hit him without getting hit? My eternal question for beat-em-ups. How do you hit them without getting hit yourself? Oh god, I gotta go. I gotta leave. I can't sit here and kick crocodiles for the next half hour. We might need to pick up Bayou Billy next time. I would look up, like, fucking Game Genie codes or something to make the game playable. Beat 'em up sucks so much dick. They're so... It's such an ass genre. Please, Pizza Tower devs, just make another platformer. Please. I know in, like, fucking, like, 5 years or whatever, we're gonna be like, oh, and then they made, like, the best beat 'em up ever that made the entire genre good. But, like, holy fuck, please, just make a platformer, please. It's just not a good genre. People go, oh, like, oh, Double Dragon, oh, I love Double Dragon, and then you play Double Dragon, the video game, the actual video game, for, like, 1/2 of a second, and you go, I want to kill everyone on the planet. Ugh. Okay, he somehow wasn't damaging me despite clearly being in my line of contact and doing an attack that entirely overlapped with my sprite, but listen, you gotta take those when you can get them in beat 'em ups, man. What really sucks is, like, this jump kick move is great, but you can only use it directly side to side. Can't angle that jump at all. Oy vey. Hawks. I don't know. It's like, I'll farm the crocodiles, but, like, we're gonna have plenty of time to do that later. Like, I just, like, is there a guy out there who's like, God, like, he's playing so terribly? Or is everybody else just also going, like, How do you play this? How do you beat this? It's just like blatantly fucking unfair. Like, I can't think of another game genre where you just get hit. Like, basically no matter what you do. Like, okay, this dude with a boulder, stand a distance away and try to, like, juke him out. Oh, thank fucking God he was at 1 health. Like, yeah, just approach, bro. What are they gonna do? Have a frame 1 attack that comes out instantaneously that is totally unavoidable? Once you've committed to any kind of action that can, you know, beat them up? Yo, only 1 crocodile has spawned. Not sure how to feel about that. I bet the other one's just a little bit further over if you let the screen extend. After this attempt, I gotta go. I mean, each crocodile section takes like a fucking hour off of my life. You're shitting on an entire genre while playing a bad example. I've also played about 15, maybe 20 other bad examples then, I guess. That everybody says is like, oh, like classics. Like, I played the Simpsons beat 'em up. I played Turtles in Time. I played Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, which was good because it was not like a beat 'em up. I played the Battletoads beat 'em up. I played the fucking Alien vs. Predator beat 'em up. I played Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I played, I mean, so many. I've played so many. They all suck. This one's especially bad, but like, it has all the same problems as every other game in the genre. People, and I know people say, like, oh, like, the Scott Pilgrim one is good. And, like, Streets of Rage 4 and shit. And, like, that's cool, but I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't play anymore. I'm sorry. We'll have to pick up Bayou Billy next time. Well, sorry, there really wasn't very much cool shit to show off. I hope this isn't an indicator of things to come. I hope all these games aren't just trash. But Freedom Force would have been acceptable if it worked, man. But it does work. But it doesn't work. But it does work. But it doesn't work. But it does work. But it doesn't work. Slightly irritating. Slightly irritating. But next time, I think... I don't know, we got shooting range. I'm gonna try to at least get to 1 light gun segment in Bayou Billy. I kind of don't want to just give up without doing that. But next time, we've got some ones that are potentially cool. I think Barker Bill's trick shooting is probably cool. I've heard Lone Ranger is like the best Zapper game. There's other ones here that are probably cool. We got Operation Wolf, Take No Prisoners. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be better than today's showing. I knew Bayou Billy was gonna suck ass, though. But it sucked even more ass than I thought it would. Well, I gotta go. But I hope you guys had a nice time, even though it was mostly just pure... honestly, this is like... one of the streams in recent memory that has been the most pure, just like fucking pain. I can't think of a stream in recent memory like... It's not like ruined my day or anything, but it was really kind of like nothing good happened. Gotcha was really boring and bad. Freedom Force was completely broken, but it wasn't, but it was, but it wasn't, but it was. I'd be happier if it was just broken and just never worked. The fact that it sometimes works is what drives me insane. And then Bayou Billy is like execrable, I think would be a good word to use. So hopefully this is the low point of the Zapper lineup. We've got a couple other, I mean, I don't have high hopes necessarily for Track and Field 2, but it's gotta be better than Bayou Billy, man. Type 3 fun stream, yeah. The guns, it's the difference, the different guns have different glitchiness levels, the different guns. What does that mean? That's not how bugs work. Okay, I'm done. I'll do some research into Freedom Force, but I kind of don't think it's ever gonna just work. It seems like one of those cool like magic issues where it's just never gonna work. And maybe I'll try to like grind through this Bayou Billy level off stream and like start the next stream with the with like the end of this level, beginning of the Zapper level. I'll like try to like pause it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, folks, I gotta go pick up Isabel. I will see you later. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. You'll just have to wait and see. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't pick up Bayou Billy if you see it on the shelf. I know, it's like $2. Don't get it.